So to summarize, we spoke about like this. We spoke about Rav Bar Ravuna didn't want to go to Rav Chisda's yeshiva because Rav Chisda used to teach eitzes how to go to the toilet. They shouldn't push too hard. They shouldn't sit too strongly because you're going to tear things, and therefore it's going to be dangerous. So they don't want to go there. It's a waste of time. Said Ravuna, what do you mean? He's teaching you how to be healthy. That's the most important thing. Definitely you should go to him. Right? Then we spoke about that there was a machlokes between Ravuna and Rav Chisda in this subject. Whether on Shabbos you should prefer a piece of earthenware or a pebble, because an earthenware is a broken keli. It's not so muktzah. And Rav Chisda was worried about that. It's sharp. So I'm sorry, Rav Chisda wasn't worried, and he said, take the piece of earthenware. Rav Chisda was worried. It's sharp. And we had a brayso which said, take a piece of earthenware. So a Talmud explained it in front of Rav Chisda to support Ravuna, that Ravuna will say that the brayso is talking about the smooth edge. But any other sharper piece, don't use it because it's dangerous. Then we spoke about you should prefer pebbles or grass. So there's a machlokes, because grass could cut, but grass is not muktzah. Pebbles are muktzah. But so that's the two sides. So there's a brayso which said that you shouldn't use anything flammable, which means you shouldn't use grass. No, that's dry grass. We're talking about wet grass. Wet grass is not flammable and can use. Right? And we said that doesn't apply today. Ishtanu hativim, we say in this detail. Then we spoke about if you eat when you have to go to the toilet, or if you hold it in, what does it cause? It causes a bad breath or even a bad smell in the whole body, and it sounds like it's a bad smell in the whole body because the brayso compares it to lighting an oven when there's still ashes of it. It's the same idea, and it causes a bad smell in the whole body. Then it talks about different eitzes, how you can let yourself loose. So to stand up, to sit down, to go to different locations and to try it, or to focus just on that. And then we said the best eitzah is to stand up and sit down. That's the best eitzah. And if you want to sit down for a proper meal, you have to make sure to clean yourself first in order not to eat when you still need to go. So you have to walk either 10 stops of 4 amas, or even better, 4 stops of 10 amas. You walk more, and that will help you let yourself loose and get yourself to go to be able to sit down for the meal. Then we spoke about the smallest size for earthenware. So it's either to put it into the gaps of a building of logs. Then Rabbi Meir says even smaller to catch a burning coal. And Rabbi says even smaller to draw water, a revis of water. Why is catching a coal larger than drawing a revis of water? Because it's catching a coal from a big flame. You have to have something a bit larger for that. There's a pasuk in Yeshaya which he's telling he's warning the Eden that if whatever, then they're going to break the wall, and there's not going to be anything useful left. Not a piece to draw a coal from a burning fire, and not a piece of earthenware to draw some water. So the mayor says, you see, the small significant thing is to draw a burning coal from a fire. And Rabbi says, no. You see over there, it says even smaller to draw the water. Now, Rabbi has a point. Because you always look for the smallest significant thing. So the Rabbi is saying, no. The pasuk is telling you it's not going to be anything significant, which a small significant thing is to catch a burning coal. And there won't even be something insignificant, which is to draw wood. Now, we have a whole Pedic now, which is totally unrelated. Not a whole Pedic, the beginning of a Pedic. Then when we get back to the sizes and Shabbos. We spoke about here things that we don't have a proof for, but we have a hint in Psukim. So we're going to have a bunch of random halachas, which are midrabanan, but there's hints in Psukim for them, or either not the Rabbanan or the Rabbanan learned it out from the Klolim or Lachal Mishma Sinai, and there's hints in Psukim, but no clear proofs. So we're going to talk about many different topics, and then when we come back to this topic of the sizes of things that you carry in Shabbos.